So guys, this is the week 12 of the expiry day challenge that we have been running for the past 3 months now. And I am very glad that I did it because I always thought of doing this and never really got a chance to do it. So this is finally something, which I did. And the idea behind doing this was just to demonstrate that you just need one good strategy, right? You just need one good strategy, and when you combine that strategy with emotional discipline and a systematic set of rules, then it is possible to consistently make money from the stock market, especially from trading. And we have been doing this for past 3 months. And by the way, if you're new and you don't know what's going on, what I'm talking about, then you can go and watch this particular playlist. And in this playlist, you can see the trades of each of these 12 weeks. And you will also find the video where I have talked about the strategy at a high level. Now, this particular video is going to be the last of this series. I don't plan to make more of these, at least as of now, right? So this is going to be the end of it because it's been a hectic experience. Although it was a good experience, but it was hectic. It was a little stressful. But I'm not saying that we will not do this in future. In fact, I do plan to do more of this in future. Not right away, but maybe let's say a few months down the line. And I want to do all sorts of things. I want to do Zerodha 60-day challenge. I want to do this weekly expiry thing, provided that you guys are still interested in that. And the way I want to do this the next time when we do something like this, right? I want to associate that with something of a purpose, right? So this is like my next vision that, okay, next time when we do this, let's have some purpose that, okay, every time, let's say, we end up in the green or we end up being profitable, we can take some of that profit and we can share it with some of the non-profit organizations that we have here. And there are plenty of them in Hyderabad and that I have personally visited as well. So I have a vision where I want to donate rice. That is like personal wish of mine to donate 100 tons of rice. In a certain period of time. So that is one big project that I have in mind. I want to link one of these challenges with that, so that we are doing this at the same time we are also sharing some of this with the people who are in need, and some of these organizations who are doing some excellent job of taking care of our community, right? So I want to have a little bit of a social angle to what we are doing, so that will be a good fulfilling experience, not just showing money, not just making money, but also. But until that plan materializes, I will put this particular series on hold. So having said that, let me just talk about today. So this whole week I have not been trading. I have just kept it pretty quiet. I've been in some positional trades, but I have not taken any intraday trades as such. And the reason for that is twofold. Number one is the workshops, right? So we have these workshops that we are conducting in both Hyderabad and Bangalore, and we got an overwhelming response from both the places. And when you have this kind of overwhelming response, it puts a lot of pressure on me to deliver, right? So on all of my team to deliver actually. So that is something that I'm prepping as we speak, because we have about a month to go, and I want to make sure that the learning experience that you guys have in these 2 days is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be really, really enriching, right? So that's something that I'm working on right now. And the second thing that I'm working on, as I mentioned here, I've been invited by National Stock Exchange to speak at a investor awareness program, and which is arranged by SEBI and NSE in partnership. So that is something that I have to work on. So, and the exact topic actually has been finalized. I will be talking about how to invest in IPOs, right? So people who are new, who are beginners, who don't understand a lot about the stock market, and who are hearing about all these different IPOs that are coming, I will be giving them some guidance about how to invest in these IPOs, right? So this is what I have been a little busy with. That's the reason why I have not been very active in trading. But today, since it was the last day of our expiry day challenge, I said that, okay, I will trade, right? I will trade because this is where I want to close it. And then from here onwards, I will focus on the rest of the stuff. So let's take a look at the day itself, right? And the one thing that I had in mind this morning was that, all right, since I'm just trading for the sake of this expiry day challenge, I don't want to be sitting on the trades all day long. I thought, why not I trade with a capital that you guys have asked me several times, right? So I traded today with about 10 to 15 lakh rupees of margin. I did not use, most of the margin that I have with me. And I wanted to see, what kind of returns I can get. And to be honest, if I would have stayed in the trade throughout the day, the returns probably would have been more than 50, 60,000 rupees because the way the market ended. But I did not have the whole day. I basically wanted to wrap it up by noon. And that is what I did. I mean, this is the recording that I did while I was taking the trades. So, so what is happening with this market is that this market has become weak, right? Generally speaking, this market has become weak. And what is dragging this market down is Bank Nifty, right? So up until yesterday, Bank Nifty was the biggest drag on the stock market. In fact, just today it bounced back sharply, but up until yesterday, Bank Nifty was the one which was bringing everything down. So I said to myself, okay, I don't want to touch Bank Nifty because I don't want to take any stress, right? With Bank Nifty, the moment you touch Bank Nifty, you should be ready to spend the whole day and you should be able to do firefighting. You should be able to do adjustment. So it needs a lot of time commitment, which I did not have. So I said, okay, all right, I don't want to touch Bank Nifty. I will stick with Nifty. And that is what I did. Although I was little surprised the way the market fell in the morning, right? So market fell down pretty sharply in the morning, and that costed me a stop loss, right? So I lost about 10,000 rupees in the morning because of my stop loss getting hit. And apart from that, I mean, after that was done, then life became easier, and rest of the day, I mean, I stayed. My target was that my return on investment, I thought, okay, 30,000 rupees on my, let's say 15 lakh rupees of capital was a very reasonable 2% kind of return. So as soon as I got it, I just took the money out. I said, okay, this is good enough. Let's take it and let's wrap it up, right? So the reason 30,000 was also important for me psychologically was because of this expiry day challenge, right? So this 30,000 would have put this overall profit about 10 lakh rupees, which is again another psychological number. It doesn't have any other meaning, is more of a psychological reason, right? So, and along with that, there was another small trade which I was just doing, and this was a very passive kind of a trade. I just basically shorted this option, and I just put a stop loss, and I said if I make money, I will make money. If I don't make money, I don't make money. So I just basically the trade started in the morning, and it got squared off at in the afternoon. So pretty simple, straightforward trade. This one, it's a passive trade. Now let me talk about the main trades and the way I did it. Let me just show you guys the orders. So I started selling a put option first because I was expecting the market to have a little bit of a bounce back in the morning because we had one big bar, green bar, which gave some confidence, but that did not work out. And then from there, I just went, selling call option, call option, call option, call option. And this is the put option actually that got triggered, the stop loss that got triggered. And then I sold some more put options as well, right? I mean, that's also something which I kept doing. And throughout the day, this is basically what I did, right? And then I wrapped up everything, very nice and clean wrap up right up until here, right? So 1 o'clock was the cutoff time. I just wrapped up everything by 1 o'clock and I was good to go. So going back to the charts, essentially what I tried was that I tried a little bit of selling of put option, but because of this move, my stop loss got triggered on the put option. And it was actually good because, my stop loss was somewhere around 50 rupees. And then this option actually went to 120 rupees or so, I believe. That probably would have been a big loss. Even though later in the day it went back up, but then, it's very, very hard to stay in a trade which is going in this big of a loss. But then I sold some put options also, made some money there as well. So this is a very, very typical kind of a day. I mean, there was nothing challenging about this day. In fact, it was very, I would say, less stressful as compared to the other days, right? So some of you guys will remember last to last Thursday when we had that, crazy kind of, down move, then up move, then another down move. That is where I also had to incur some losses. As compared to that, this was just basically a cakewalk, right? As long as you just didn't make any expensive mistakes, as long as you keep your stop loss in check, everything was fine. So that is pretty much what happened, guys. And I will discuss more of these aspects, the finer aspect of this strategy in these workshops as well. I will talk about that. But essentially, guys, I'm wrapping up this expiry date challenge, and I hope that at the very least, actually, you probably got some confidence that a combination of strategy, emotional discipline, and a systematic way of trading can make the deadly combination that you need to kick off your trading journey. All right. So with that said, guys, I will see you guys in that SEBI webinar, some of you, and then I will see a lot of you guys in the workshops in Hyderabad and Bangalore.